Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're gonna be talking about the hidden power of a low expectations, okay? Like most people think high expectations are always a good thing. Expect more, demand more, aim higher. And sometimes that is true, and I think so too. But there's another side that most people ignore and nobody talks about, the hidden power of a low expectations, okay? Not low expectations for yourself, for a life, okay, for other people, for outcomes you can't control. Because unrealistic expectations are often the source of unnecessary suffering. So think about it. Most disappointment comes from a gap, the gap between what happened and what you expected to happen. You expected someone to keep their word, but they didn't. You expected life to be fair, but it wasn't. Okay, you expected people to understand you, but they didn't. Okay, and suddenly you were frustrated, not because reality changed, because your expectations like uh was different to reality. The truth is that many people suffer twice. First from the situation, then from the expectation they attached to it. And that's why low expectations can be like powerful, you know what I mean? They allow you to appreciate things instead of demanding more of them. A loyal friend becomes a gift. A great opportunity becomes a bonus. A kind like a gesture becomes something you are grateful for, you know? Instead of something you assumed you deserved. Okay, the strange thing that the people with the lower expectations are often happier, not because they have less, because they're surprised more often. They're grateful more often. They're disappointed less often. Meanwhile, people with a extremely high expectation can have amazing lives and still feel miserable because nothing ever feels like enough. Okay? Nothing ever matched the image in their head. This doesn't mean lowering your standards, and that is different. Okay, standards are what you expect from yourself. Expectations are often what you demand from a life. Okay, and life doesn't care about your demands. Life is not always fair. People aren't always reliable. Things don't go always according to the plans, and the sooner you accept that, the more peaceful you become, I think, because acceptance creates resilience. Okay, you stop fighting reality. You stop being shocked every time life doesn't follow your script, and that is freedom. You know, the happiest people are not always the luckiest. Okay, they're often the ones who understand what I said. Okay, they hope for the best, but they don't expect the world to owe them anything. And because of that, they find joy in things most people take for granted. Okay, at the end of the day, low expectation don't make life worse. Okay, they make gratitude easier. It's gonna make you easier to appreciate the small things, what you don't even realize now. And the gratitude has a strange way of making life feel richer and wealthier than actually it is. Okay, many disappointments come from high expectations, not reality. Okay, so learning to expect less from a life and appreciate more can create a surprising amount of peace. So yeah, that was for today's topic. So thank you for listening and see you guys in the next video. So Have a nice day and take care.